We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
George, his first effort off the mark. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Hollis Jefferson. And he's going to the line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Nice pass to set things up. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads just a point. Kevin Durant. Two for two. That's what you want. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Irving. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Irving to Durant. Irving. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Kevin Durant, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Irving into the front court. Leads 5. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump, considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Irving brings the ball up court. Spinning shot won't fall. To Paul George. Stuffs it down with authority.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Durant. Smothering deep. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Irving. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Paul George. And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Durant, tough matchup against George. Off the mark, no good. To Irving. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Nets in front. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 1. Steps through and scores.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Leonard. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Fires the 3, buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And count the basket.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Fires the 3, shakes free, and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 23, Louis Williams. Entering the game for Brooklyn, number 11, Kyrie
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Gets a shot up off the mark to Leonard. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
The assist from number 40,
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. No good. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here's Leonard for 2. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Durant to Irving.
2 minutes left in the
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
George. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Have you seen the latest items at our silent auction? Have a look for yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Leonard. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Hollis Jefferson. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. I missed a short one there. Irving, terrific vision, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Paul George to Beverly. Tough make through traffic.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
George. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Leonard, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground.
A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Williams into the front court. All tied as we march towards halftime. Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Williams. 4-3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. JaMychal Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 76% from the line. Second and 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. Durant. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the 3-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Irving to Durant for 3, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Slam dunk.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Kyrie with the rock to Jordan. From the painted area, won't go down. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Williams. To Harkless. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the 3-point shot is.
Williams to Harkless. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Harkless. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
From long range, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. It's theirs now. Harkless. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. George, he was all over him. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. It's the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. To Durant. Paul George sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And look out.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
George to Leonard. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Durant across the timeline. His guys down 3. To Irving. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense. To George. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
George buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George. Now that's a contest. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in the position to win this ballgame.
And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 4 out of 7.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Great dish to set it up. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Gets to the basket and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side, you coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Draws the contact, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. George against KD. Fires the 3. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And he misses the second. Irving with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Durant against George. And counted at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
George, it's good for 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
The drive, right to the basket, to Durant. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. LA Clippers with the basketball. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Durant. Can't miss those. You've got to get that one to go. Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Hat-trick Beverly. Looking good. 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Irving. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Cruises inside for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
And that one out of bounds off a net. To Leonard. Swings it. Beverly. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Irving. Count the basket at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence.
Listen up, fans. Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Off the assist.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nets have it. Irving. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. DeAndre Jordan with a piece. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.